Hey guys, thanks for joining in if you're tuning in. Really appreciate you being here. I wanted to start this channel to talk about something that I have a lot of personal passion for, and that is ensuring that we are at our healthiest when it comes to our mental well being. I hesitated to do this right now because of the pandemic and everything that is going on. There is some real stuff out there right now, and a lot of real worry and a real concern and real anxiety. But then I thought maybe this would be the best time to do it so we can all focus on being mentally the strongest that we can be. So I just wanted to share a little background of how this came to be so important to me. I have a pretty significant flying phobia, and several years ago, my sister was graduating from college, and I knew I was going to have to fly down to see the graduation. And I kind of made a vow to myself that I did not want to let that flying phobia anxiety ruin that experience. So I decided to go see a psychologist and try to get help for that. And the psychologist that I saw, I was very fortunate. She was great, and she taught me a lot of cool stuff. And even though the sessions were strictly for my flying phobia, because at the time that's all I thought I had issues with, I actually discovered through that experience that anxiety was something that I really struggled with in a lot of areas of my life. And it really, for years and years and years, without me even knowing, had robbed me of being the most fulfilled and happy that I could be. It kept me from being the best version of myself, to the world and to people around me. So even though I went to this psychologist specifically for this intense fear of flying I had, through the experience of learning how to deal with that, I really became much more aware of my mental health in every avenue of life and how it could be so much better than it had been for so many years. So, one of the things that we practiced in those sessions, and that really kind of opened my eyes to how my brain works and how I could be more mentally healthy, is the practice of mindfulness. That was what we spent a bulk of our time on, and that really spoke to me, and it has helped me see things in a much different light. And that's just one technique. There's a lot of different things and ways that people seek out to be the most mentally healthy and aware that they can. But I guess I'm bringing all this up, and I wanted to start this channel because I think some of us may be struggling with some mild anxiety or depression, or maybe we're just not handling or coping with stressful situations the best that we could be, and we may not even realize that this is something we could be better at. And it took me kind of accidentally discovering this through seeking out help for this specific flying phobia for me to understand that I was going through every single moment of every single day not not being my best self and not being my best brain and not understanding how my brain works and not being as aware as I could be. So just having that awareness really changed my life, and moving forward it has continued to change my life. So that's why I'm coming to you today. Since I discovered this several years ago, it has really been a passion of mine, a dream of mine to someday try to reach out and help people with, struggling with anxiety and depression, things like that. I actually ride horses. I have always wanted to have an equine assisted rehab therapy farm, and my goal now is to use that to try to reach out and help people who are mentally struggling. But that all being said, I haven't quite got the farm yet. I don't quite have the horses I need to do something like that. So in the meantime, I thought maybe try social media and see if it could be a creative way to reach out into other people's lives. I do have a mentor who has had a great impact on my life, and this person has kind of showed me how powerful these social media platforms can be and how you can really connect with each other through them. So in the meantime, I figured maybe we can give it a try. If you're looking for something to read to get started, I highly recommend this book. Hopefully you guys can see it. It's called Mindfulness. It's by Mark Williams, and it's called Mindfulness, an 8-week plan for finding peace in a frantic world. This was kind of a gateway book for me into the practice and the study of mindfulness. So if you're looking to just kind of get an idea of the concept of it, I think it's a great place to start if you want to dabble in some reading. And then maybe we'll keep doing these videos, and through sharing each other's journeys and experiences and talking about this a little more, we can help improve each other's awareness and help each other become the mental healthiest that we can be. And I just want to make sure I put this disclaimer out there. I'm certainly not a psychologist, psychiatrist. I have no training in this or credentialing in this whatsoever. I do work in healthcare, but certainly not in this field. So this is just my personal experiences and kind of my personal journey and discoveries. And, certainly nothing more than that. So as always, if you're really struggling with these things and you really want the most help you can get, finding a professional is for sure the safest and smartest thing to do, and there's a lot of good ones out there that can help you. So thanks for tuning in, and we're going to keep doing these. And if you have things specifically that you want to talk about or share, please feel free to reach out or comment, and we'll kind of see where this channel goes. But I always say, to be our best selves, we have to be healthy, and that includes mental health just as much as anything else. So stay tuned, and hopefully we will talk again soon. Thanks.